Hello everyone, I'm Barrogo and I'm with Tatlonghari and Wendell B. Zaragosa. Today we will discuss to you our study entitled Web-Based Application in INVI Clothing Co. Ordering System with Sales Monitoring and Inventory Management. And let's start our presentation. The content of our presentation are background of the study, system demonstration, summary of findings and conclusion, and last, recommendation. Background of the study. INVI Clothing Co., one of the newly opened local clothing brand from Pasig City, Philippines, is just one of the rising brand that manufactures and sells streetwear products such as t-shirts, bags, bucket hat, tops, shorts, and beanie in a large range of audience with the aid of social media and online shopping platform like Shopee. The general objectives of the study is to develop a website capable of making sales, managing inventory, and generating sales report for INVI Clothing Co. Hello everyone, this is Barrogo and this is our system demonstration. Now let's try to create an account. Let's put the information. And you can see there's a show password button. You can see the password. Now let's try to click the sign up. It will automatically go to login page. Then you will log in your account. Also has show password button. Then click login. You will direct to to home page. And now let's go to profile page. And you can change your image. And there's an avatar here. And there's addresses. It has no data. Orders. Return orders.
Now we are on the shop page where you can purchase product. Try to purchase one. Let's choose the Peekaboo Kaki. Here you can see that the product was displayed and there's a drop down for sizes where you can choose from. Let's try to choose the medium. And the quantity you can add and decrease them. I'll go ahead and add 5. And let's try to add this one to cart. Now we are on the cart page where you can see the shipping options. There are two options for shipping, the standard delivery and the express delivery. Other here you can see the total or the subtotal amount of the product, not included the shipping fee. Now let's try to proceed to checkout. Here you can see the shipping information or the shipping address. There's a drop down here on the address. Once you click one, the form will automatically fill out by your information. And let's try to proceed to shipping. In this section, you can see the option for shipping method. Here you can see that there is only one option, the standard delivery, because it's already 6 p.m. today, and the express delivery is no longer available because it's only available between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and the delivery will be delivered within the day. And here you can see the shipping fee as well, the total amount that you have to pay with the shipping fee. So now let's try to proceed to payment. Here you can see there's two options for payment method, the cash on delivery and the PayPal or credit card or the debit card. The cash on delivery option, let's try to proceed. Here you can see the summary of your order once you choose the cash on delivery, including your phone number, payment method, and also the total amount that you have to pay. And let's try to complete your order. Once completed, this page will show and an email will automatically sent to the user stating that the order was placed.
Now let's try to use online payment or PayPal method. Now let's purchase a product again. Now let's proceed to PayPal transactions and it is logging in. As you can see, this is the total amount that you will pay and I will choose this balance. And now let's proceed to pay now. And automatically after finish the transaction, it will highlight this method. And let's proceed to order review. Now let's try to use credit card transaction. Let's choose a product again, to payment, and choose credit card, and let's input the information. Once the transaction complete, it will also check the the radio field of PayPal or debit card. Let's proceed to order review. And now you can track your order. Let's try to track order. As you can see, there's a progress bar, the view details button, and when you click on it, it will show the customer information, and you can cancel your order, and you can cancel your order between order place and processing status. Once the order is shipped, you will no longer cancel your order. And if the company approves the status, and it will reflect on the customer side. Let's try to log in. And when you track, the progress bar is on the ship. And you will no longer cancel your order once the status is shipped or delivered. This is the profile page. You can edit, delete the account, you can update and change profile image. Then let's proceed to addresses, and it will show your address book. You can edit, delete, and add new address. And in the orders, it will show all your orders, and you can track it. And when let's go back, and here, this is the request return page. Now let's try to request a return. We will input the order number and submit. Then there's a confirm message, and when we go to INVI Clothing Co email, it will show the notification and the message. Now let's try to go to forgot password, and you will input your registered email. And if it's not, there's a notification. Let's try to put the unregistered email. There's an error message, email address is not registered. Now let's try to put this email. Then it will email your notification here, and click verify. Now change the password and reset password. Now let's try to log in with Google. Click the Google icon, then choose email. After the login process, it will directly go to home page. Now let's try to use Facebook login. Click this Facebook icon and input your credentials. And after the login process, it will also direct you to home page. Now let's try to go to admin section. You must log in first, and this is the dashboard page. This is will monitor your sales within a month or particular month, and you can see the total sales today, sales this month, total net income, and pending orders. And here there's a sale forecasting and top selling product within a particular month and top selling categories within particular month. And you can also print. There's a order notification here. It will show all the requesting for your approval orders. Now this is the supplier page. and you can add new supplier, edit, retrieve, and print and export to PDF. And this is the raw materials page. You can also add and edit, and if the inventory status of the raw material is out of stock or low inventory, it will pop up the contact supplier button, and you will message the supplier to if you want to restock the raw materials that you use. And if it is available, it will no longer pop up the contact supplier button. And also you can print, export. Now let's try if the contact supplier is working. Let's click contact supplier button, then change the quantity and size. Click send message. There's a confirm message, and assuming this is the supplier email and this is the message. And now this is the product page, and let's try to add a new product. And there's a category here. You can add a category, and let's choose a category. Then after you add a product, there's a action button here. You can stock in financing. Then let's try to add a stocks, and let's add a size. And if there's no size, you can also input uh, a overall stock, and let's try to add a size. And there, as you can see, there's also a stock keeping unit here. Let's try to add, and let's try to go to financing page. And this is the production cost or the cost of goods sold, and on the other side is the sales or income statement. Now let's try to add a raw material that we use in this product. You can also edit, delete, and as you can see, the product status is unavailable, and there's an action button here, the publish. When you click on it, the product status will be available, and if the product status is available, there's a delete button to change the product status to unavailable. Now we're here in the inventory of finished product. You can add inventory, edit, print, and export to PDF. And now we're here in the inventory of raw materials. You can also add inventory, edit, print, export to PDF. Now we're here on the order list. As you can see, the list of orders, and the admin or the company will update, and there's an invoice button if the order status is pending or processing status. And the order status here is pending. If you want to approve it, you will update the order status to processing. And every update status, there's an email notification to the customer. Let's check. And it's working. And let's check if the invoice is working. There's an invoice also. And you can also update order status to ship, delivered, or canceled. Now we're here the sales page, and you can see all the paid orders, and you can print, export to PDF. Now we're here in the payment section. There's two sections, cash on delivery and online payments. We're here in the cash on delivery payments. You can print, export, and also on the online payment, you can print and export.
Hi, this is Paul and this is the summary of our findings. The general objectives of the study is to develop a website capable of making sales, managing inventory, and generating sales report for INVI Clothing Co. A testing prior to answering the survey was conducted from a specified students from Bachelors of Science in Information Technology to test the performance of the developed system. The user's performance assessment on the user level access overall yields a value of 2.86 with a verbal interpretation of excellent. Furthermore, after the testing of the system and its different modules, it was observed that the highest rating got from the respondents was from the cart module with rating of 2.95 and is equivalent to excellent, while the lowest rating was from home module with rating of 2.73 or equivalent to excellent. In verbal interpretation, every module got a rating that is equivalent to excellent. While for the admin level access of the system, it got an overall value of 2.89 with a verbal interpretation of excellent. Furthermore, after testing the system and its different modules, it was observed that the highest rating got from the respondents were from the sales, supplier, and admin profile module with a rating of 2.95 and is equivalent to excellent, while the lowest rating was from the login module with a rating of 2.78 and verbal interpretation of excellent. Every module got a rating that is equivalent to excellent. Both the user and the admin level access of the system got an overall rating that is equivalent to excellent. And for the conclusion and recommendation, I have here Wendell Zaragosa.
Here are the conclusions based on the findings of the study. Based on the findings of the study and by utilizing users' responses to the study, the system was found to be functional, implying that the system has addressed the study's problems. The developers provided a system that proved to be acceptable of the process of taking orders from the customers, managing inventory and sales monitoring for the admin. The developers provided a system suitable for the business especially with this time of pandemic wherein online shopping is being essential. INVI Clothing Co's web-based application can take customers' orders, approve payment methods, and cancel orders. INVI Clothing Co's web-based application can manage inventory both for raw materials and finished products. It also notifies the admin when a critical level or low number or stocks reach for stocking purposes. In the Clothing Cost web-based application, display sales summary every month, including products that are being demanded for a specific month. This is for forecasting of sales revenue. In the Clothing Cost web-based application, can contact suppliers when a low number of stocks reaches. This function automatically sends an email to the supplier with a list of stocks that are being needed. This can be done once the contact supplier button was initiated by the admin, and this is only available for stocks with a critical number. Last, in the Clothing Cost web-based application can generate a report for order, sales, and inventory. Here are the recommendations. After a thorough analysis of data, the following recommendations are hereby made. The developers recommend for the system to launch live chat for people engagement. The developers recommend for the system to offer other modes of payment such as GCash and PayMaya. The developers recommend using a third-party courier that provides service locally and internationally. The last one, the developers recommend using users verification or authentication through email address.
And that's the end of our presentation.
Thank you for listening.
May God bless you all.